17 years after the devastating Malegaon blast shook Maharashtra, a special NIA court in Mumbai pronounced its verdict today in the long-awaited case. NIA court acquitted all 7 accused in the Malegaon blast case, including former BJP lawmaker Pragya Thakur and former army official Lieutenant Colonel Purohit and others. Now, the NIA court observed that there is no evidence to prove the bomb was planted inside the motorcycle that allegedly belonged to Pragya. It stated that the explosive could have been placed or even hung on the vehicle. Additionally, the court noted that there was no proof that RDX was stored at Lieutenant Colonel Prasad Purohit's residence. The court noted that no sketch of the spot was done by the investigation officer while doing the Panchnama, and that the samples were contaminated, so the reports can't be conclusive and are not reliable. The court said the bike allegedly involved in the blast did not have a clear vehicle identification number and that prosecution could not prove that it was in Pragya's possession immediately before the blast. Addressing the judge in the NIA court, Pragya Thakur made a heartfelt statement. She said, and I quote from it, "I said this from the very beginning that those who are called for investigation, there should be a basis behind it. I was called by them for investigation and was arrested and tortured, and this ruined my whole life. I was living a sage's life, but I was made an accused and no one was willingly standing beside us. Today, Hindutva has won and God will punish those who are guilty." Meanwhile, the lawyer of one of the acquitted accused has hinted towards a political witch hunt.
बनाया गया था, उसमें आज निर्दोष मुक्तता कर दी गई है आरोपी की।
सर, आप किसके वकील थे?
मैं आरोपी नंबर 11 का वकील था, जिसका नाम है सुधाकर चतुर्वेदी।
सर, मोबाइल स्पॉट पे मिले थे, आरडीएक्स स्पॉट में मिले थे, गाड़ी वहाँ पे क्या कोर्ट ने इस बारे में क्या
कोर्ट ने सीधा कहा है कि जो मोबाइल या गाड़ी है, जिनकी मालिकाना जिसकी मालिक है, ऐसा कोई भी प्रूफ प्रोसिक्यूशन ने नहीं लगा पाया कि किन से रिलेटेड था।
सर, NIA इसमें फेल हुआ है।
On the night of September 29, 2008, the explosion in a communally sensitive area in Malegaon killed 6 people and left more than 100 injured. A low-intensity bomb strapped to a motorcycle went off near a busy intersection, triggering panic and chaos in the communally sensitive town. Initially handled by Maharashtra Anti-Terrorism Squad, the case was taken over by the NIA in 2011. And there is more on this from our principal correspondent Disha Shah, who sends us this report from Mumbai.
After 17 years of prolonged trial, all 7 accused have been acquitted in the Malegaon bomb blast case that took place in 2008, killing 6 people and injuring more than 90. The verdict was announced by the special NIA court today here in Mumbai, clearly stating that the prosecution has failed to provide reliable evidences against all the accused herein concerned. Firstly, against the former BJP MP Pragya Singh Thakur, there has been no proven ownership that the motorcycle really belonged to her. Remember, the motorcycle was used, that was the claim when the blast took place, but whether it did really belong to Pragya Singh Thakur, because the number was also wiped out. So that has not been clear. So she has been acquitted of all the charges. Secondly, the court also has stated that indeed the prosecution has successfully established that the blast occurred in Malegaon. However, it failed to prove that the bomb was planted in the motorcycle recovered from the scene. Thirdly, what the court also stated, that the blast site was not properly barricaded after the incident. As a result, the crime scene was contaminated. Fourthly, the injuries have been partially proven. The court noted that while injuries to the victims were partially established, the number of injured persons was found to be 95 and not 101 as originally claimed. The court also found that no evidence to suggest that the former army officer stored RDX at his residence, transported it from Kashmir, or assembled the bomb at his house. And along with other accused, no reliable evidences have been produced, and that is why all the 7 accused have been acquitted. Now, what we understand is the fact that the court has also announced compensation of rupees 2 lakh to each deceased and victim of rupees 50,000 to the injured. However, the victim families do say that they will appeal this to the higher court, and they will appeal this as per the legal law to the high court, and in a day or two we should know that what really happened to that appeal. This is Isha Shah reporting here for WION from Mumbai.
That was Disha reporting from the special court where all the accused have been acquitted in the Malegaon blast case. That includes Pragya Thakur and Lieutenant Colonel Purohit.